that this is not daytime court TV and this is not for entertainment. We're here to simply apply the law to this motion for bond, and that's my job, to simply listen to both sides and apply the law fairly and justly, and I'm going to do that to the best of my ability. If anyone chooses to act out, this is your only warning. I will hold you in contempt because we will keep an orderly courtroom. So as long as everybody follows those rules, we'll be perfectly fine. We'll get through this easily and safely. We'll get it done. With that, defense, you have made a motion for bond. It's your motion. Are y'all ready to proceed? All right, state, are y'all ready as well? All right, defense. I'm motioning for them. They're going to grab her. Yep. Did y'all need to approach about anything before we get started? Media, what I did is I just followed my rule. The first to send in a Rule 22 is the media that got to place their camera in the courtroom. That was Court TV, I believe. They know how to pull. The order's been out there. They should have everything and accommodate everyone with getting you all that you need, because that's the rules. And I've been assured they know how to do that and will accommodate all other media outlets for what you need. All right. All right, this is State of Georgia versus Sarah Grace Patrick. Again, defense, this is your motion on your motion for bond. Are you ready to proceed?
I am, Your Honor.
And State, you ready as well? All right, defense, this is your motion, so whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Judge. I'd like to call Ben Bonner.
All right, have Mr. Bonner, please. Is he? If we can announce for Mr. Bonner. Yes, sir. If you'll come around and come up here, if you'll remain standing and just raise your right hand when you get up. Okay? You remain standing and raise your right hand. You swear affirm the statements you give before the court today to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Yes, sir. All right, you may be seated. If you would, just slide that mic closer to you when you sit down and just speak loudly and clearly into the microphone. Yes, sir. All right, thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Bonner.
Good morning.
Or should I say pastor?
Just Ben.
Just Ben. All right. Where do you work?
I'm lead pastor at Catalyst Church, Carrollton, Georgia.
That's here in Carrollton, Georgia?
Yes, sir.
About how far is it from this location?
113, couple miles. I'm geographically challenged, not my gift, but 2 to 4 miles, I guess.
About how many minutes would it be?
From here, it depends on the time of day, 5 to 10.
All right, 5 to 10 minutes, so not very far.
No,
How long have you been the pastor at Catalyst Church in Carroll?
we started Catalyst in 2017, so since the beginning, I was one of the founding pastors.
And do you have services every week?
Every week. Yes, sir.
What days are your services?
We have 2 services on Sunday, 9 and 10:30.
Now, in relation to this case, were you asked to write a letter about Sarah's character?
Yes, I was asked to write a letter. Well, I honestly offered anything I could do to help any of the family. I want to be a support.
May I approach her?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm showing you what's been marked as Defense Bond Exhibit 2. Do you recognize it?
Yes, I actually brought a copy, so in case I need to read it.
Is that your letter?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anything been altered or deleted?
No.
Defense seeks to tender Defense Bond Exhibit 2.
Any objection from the state? All right, it'll be admitted. Thank you.
Pastor, would you read that letter that you prepared?
Yes. To Honorable Judge, my name is Ben Bonner, and I serve as lead pastor at Catalyst Church in Carrollton, Georgia. I'm writing on behalf of Sarah Grace Patrick, a young woman who's been a part of our church family for about a year now. Sarah Grace first came to Catalyst around a year ago. From the beginning, she was eager to grow in her faith and get involved. She made a personal decision to be baptized not long after attending, and has stayed consistently connected to the church ever since. She didn't just show up on Sundays, she came during the week as well, asked questions, served, invited others, including her boyfriend at the time, and clearly found a place where she felt at home. Throughout the past year, and even through the challenges of this year, she has continued to attend services regularly. She and her family often travel over an hour just to be with us. I've spoken and prayed with Sarah Grace many times throughout this season. Her commitment to staying grounded in her faith and connected to a healthy community has remained steady. She's even called from jail multiple times so I could pray with her. Her father has also become an active part of the church. He was baptized recently, and he still comes to services faithfully. It's a privilege to walk with their family during such a difficult time, and we love and care for them deeply. If it's possible and the court sees fit to grant Sarah Grace bond, we would gladly continue to walk alongside her as a church. We believe having her with her family and church community is an important part of her support system. We're committed to loving her well, encouraging her, and helping her continue on a positive path. Thank you for your time considering this. Sincerely, Ben Bonner.
Thank you. Pastor, are there other members of your church congregation here in the courtroom with us, or are you in the hallway?
They're in the hallway. I brought a few staff, and then there's some other church families spread out that were connected to Kristen James, Sarah Grace, all the family, which they brought to the church. So.
Now, you said that Sarah and her family came back in August of last year, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
When they came, were they just attending, or were they further engaged in activities?
No, the entire family, James, Kristen, Sarah Grace, they jumped right in. That's why it's hard. They became very, very beloved between August and February. I mean, our church family adores all of them, everybody, and we're for the entire family. So.
And specifically as it relates to Sarah Grace, was she involved or engaged in other programs throughout the church other than attending Sunday services?
Yes, the entire family in multiple teams. The entire family, multiple teams, from cleaning to kids, kids ministry. I have a staff now, so and a lot of team leaders. The church looks a lot different the last several years with growth, but they were engaged in multiple teams. And if you ever need me to give a list, because I don't want to misspeak, I could get an actual list of all the things the family and Sarah Grace were engaged in.
Was it just safe to say they were involved in more than just Sunday service?
Yes, they were there in the week. They were there during the week, not just on Sundays helping. So.
All right. Now, you said in your letter that family still comes over an hour to come to your church on Sunday.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you referencing DJ?
DJ, yes, DJ, and then DJ Junior, little DJ, and everybody still comes except, of course, Jaylee, because she lives away with her grandmother. That's a long drive. But they all actively come and consistently. Even now that Sarah Grace hasn't been able to come, they continue to come consistently.
And just for clarity, who is DJ?
Sarah Grace's father. Thank you. I want to make sure I'm clear.
No problem. Now, you indicated that you would do whatever in your letter to help in this regard with Sarah. Have you facilitated people at the court's instruction before?
Over the years, multiple times, I have come to this room a couple of times and offered to facilitate any way that would, if there's any way to make the court and you feel comfortable, we'll do anything we can to facilitate. We just want to help. Y'all have a great calling. Ours is to support and love. Y'all are the jury and the judges, and so anything we can do, we're willing to help. To make that happen.
And coming to a close here, you indicated that Sarah still calls you while she's been incarcerated. Is that correct?
Yes.
And when you have conversations with Sarah, are the substance of those conversations about do you believe me or anything like that?
Two things she calls. It's been two things every time. One is to thank me for everything, and it's particularly for her dad. he's just engaged. He's growing. He's really growing his relationship with God. I can never make sense of tragedies like this. It's terrible what everybody's been through, but watching Beauty for Ashes and seeing DJ love the Lord and engage in his faith is beautiful. So she'll call me first. He came to the altar a couple times. We've been able to pray with him recently. So there's victories that she'll call and thank me and then ask me to pray for her. And she's actually reading some books that were recommended to her that changed my mother's life. My mother was a pretty rough addict, and those books vicariously through her changed mine. And so she's reading them, and so she'll talk to me about that. So it's three things: prayer, thankfulness, and what she's reading.
All right, that's all I have for you, Ben. The state may have some questions for you.
Okay.
Thanks. State.
Okay, thank y'all.
Pastor Bonner, you've testified, so you're welcome to stay in the courtroom unless y'all think there's any other reason for him to stay. All right, and you can remain in the courtroom through the room.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Defense now calls Katie O'Keefe.
Katie O'Keefe. If you'll come up and just remain standing, raise your right hand once you're full. Raise your right hand. You swear affirm the statements given before the court today the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. That's it. Thank you. Maybe see if you would just speak loudly and clearly into the microphone.
Yes.
Okay? Thank you.
Is it okay if I call you Katie?
Yeah, I prefer it.
All right, Katie. How do you know Sarah?
Can we? You need that spell.
My name's actually Caitlin.
Could you state your name?
My name's Caitlin O'Keefe, Kaitlin, O''Keefe.
All right. How do you know Sarah?
I met Sarah about 3 days after all this happened with her mom and dad.
And how did you come to know her?
I was friends with her dad. We used to play cell phone games. He told me what happened. Told me that the kids didn't have any clothes. Like that, since the house was closed off, they didn't have anything. So I've taken in a child or two in my time. So my heart broke for it, and I was like, please let me take her shopping. So I came and picked Sarah up and took her to get clothes, underwear, deodorant, your basics.
And since that time, so that have been the
It was February 23rd or 4th, I believe, yeah.
Since that time, did you continue a relationship with Sarah?
Yeah, Sarah actually ended up moving in with me. It was a better situation for her. I had an extra bedroom. She came to stay with me after everything happened with her mom. I used to lay in the bed. She would cry and sob, and I'd watch her grieve.
Did you have any disciplinary problems or any type of issues with Sarah while she was at home?
Not even one, honestly. Like, I've had some teenagers and one that gave me a hard time, and Sarah was a pleasure. She was easy.
Do you still have a friendship or any type of relationship with other members of Sarah's family?
Yes, I talked to her grandma, grandpa, her dad, and little brother live with me. I talk to Sarah every day.
So since she's been incarcerated, you talk to her
Every day.
every day. And do you all pray together as Pastor Ben indicated or anything like that?
Every day. You can't stop her from praying.
Now, are you aware if at any time during her stay with you, did she have a driver's license?
No, she had her permit, and we would go practice driving. She wasn't ready to get the license yet. She was not ready.
Safer for all of us.
Yeah.
Okay. And does she have access to her own personal vehicle that you know?
No.
During the time that she was with you, was she attending school?
She actually worked really hard and graduated a year early.
Where was she attending?
She was going to Central here in Carrollton.
And you said she graduated early. What do you mean by that?
And she worked hard. She was on track to graduate early before all this happened. But I mean, even after this happened, like there were some rough times. But when we found like a peaceful moment, I'd be like, let's get your schoolwork done. Let's make your mom proud by showing her you finished this. You know, and that was a big goal for Sarah.
And do you know how old Sarah is?
She's 17.
Did you know, or during the time that she was with you, did she have a job?
She did. She worked down the street at a local restaurant.
And do you know if there were any problems that you are aware of at the restaurant?
No, they loved her. They still love her. They ask about her all the time when I go up there.
I believe that's all I have. I don't know if the state may have some questions.
All right. Thank you.
State, any questions?
I just wanted some clarification. You did not know the defendant prior to the shooting, is that right? You
No.
have to get after that?
After.
That's on.
Yep.
Thank you. Can you follow up? Can this witness be excused? Maybe excused, please, you can remain in the court, okay? Neither of you asked for sequestration, it's not really necessary here, but y'all are good?
Call Carrie Benson.
Carrie Jensen? Right, Ms. Jensen, same as the other. If you'll raise your right hand. You swear affirming statements made before the court are the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you. You'll be seated. Speak loudly and clearly, and let's just start off by stating your name and spelling it for us real quick before we get into it.
Carrie Jensen, Carriejensen.
All right, Ms. Jensen. How do you know Sarah?
I met Sarah when she was in 7th grade. Her and my daughter became best friends, and I became really good friends with her father and stepmother at the time.
And so you've known her since 7th grade. How old is that?
13, 12.
Okay. And during that time, have you known Sarah Grace to cause you any problems or get into any mischief with your daughter or anything like that?
Not at all. I mean, they'd fight over boys. But no, she's been an angel.
Just typical teenagers.
Typical teenager stuff.
Now, during the course of this case, were you asked to, or did you offer to write a letter in support of Sarah?
I sure did.
May I approach you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm showing you here what's been marked as Defensive Bond Exhibit 7. Do you recognize it?
I do.
And what is it?
This is my letter to Judge Hightower.
And has it been changed or altered or any deletions or additions in any way?
No.
Seek to admit Defense Bond Exhibit 7.
Any objection from the state? It's admitted.
Thank you. Sorry for the numbers being a little off. I didn't know who would be here.
It's all right.
All right. Would you read your letter for the court?
Sure. Dear Judge Hightower, my name is Carrie Jensen, and I'm writing this letter on behalf of Sarah Grace. I first met Sarah when she was in 7th grade. She and my daughter attended the same middle school, and her stepsister played softball with my daughter. Our families quickly grew close. Sarah would spend weekends at our house, and my daughter Caitlin would do the same at theirs. We've shared camping trips together and weekends at West Point, creating strong bonds between our families. They have been best friends since. At the time, Donald and Kristen were in the middle of a custody battle. When I first met Sarah, she was a little shy, very sweet, kind, and humble. She was cautious around new people, but soon she warmed up to me and once told me I had a motherly presence that made her feel safe. As our relationship grew, she began to open up to me about her past and experiences with Kristen and James. One thing she said that has always stayed with me was, no matter what they've done, I will always forgive them and love them, because deep down, I know that's not who they truly are. The statement showed the depth of Sarah's heart. She truly believes in forgiveness and has always extended the same grace to others. She once told me that holding grudges isn't what God wants for us, and I've carried that wisdom with me ever since. While staying at our house, Sarah was full of life, happy, upbeat, and in many ways a typical teenager. But there were also signs of trauma she endured. She would often apologize for things she never had to. Like she would asking for food, taking a shower, or using the bathroom. It was heartbreaking. Despite that, she remained incredibly kind, respectful, and especially patient with my son, who is on the autism spectrum and is the same age as Sarah. She was fiercely protective of him in every way she could. Sarah has a huge heart. She is loving, protective, and deeply rooted in her faith. She has always expressed a strong desire to work in radiology field and has never been afraid of hard work. Hurting someone simply isn't in her nature or character. Over the years, I have held her through moments of deep pain and tears, and through it all, her love to her family, especially her siblings, Jaylee and Donnie, has remained unwavering. She would never do anything to harm them. She wants only to protect them. I respectfully ask that you consider granting Sarah Grace bond. She is not a threat to anyone. She is deeply loved and supported by my family, by me, and her own family. I truly believe she deserves a chance to be home, surrounded by those who care about her. Thank you for your time and consideration.
Thank you. Now, you indicated she deserves to be home in your field.
Yes, ma'am.
And would you agree, or you can disagree with me, that you would be a part of her village if she were home?
Absolutely.
And what would that entail?
Whatever she needed. If she needed a place to stay, she can stay at our house. She needed rides. Me, my daughter, or my husband would be more than glad to take her anywhere she needed. Whatever she needed is at her disposal.
That's all I have. And if
Yes, ma'am. Nice to meet you.
My name is Michael Carroll, and I'm representing the state of Mississippi. You said that your daughter and the defendant went to school together, is that right?
Yes, they did.
What's the name?
They went to East Coweta Middle. I'm really not familiar with that. I'm so sorry. Not that I'm aware of, no.
You said you would be part of her village and you're actually
If need be.
you live here in Carrollton?
No, I live in Wadowee, Alabama.
Now we Alabama.
Yeah. All right, thank you, sir.
Any reason to hold this witness? You may be released and you can stay in the court.
call Caitlin Jensen.
Affirm the statements made. Speak up. You nervous. Big crowd is intimidating, okay? They might be able to hear you, so sit down. Here's the witness. Take a deep breath. I'm not letting anybody get too bad with it, all right? Grab a seat right there, and let's try to get your name. You'll say your name loudly and clearly, and then spell it for my court.
My name is Caitlin Jensen, CAITLINJENSEN.
All right, if you stay right there, we're going to be okay. If you go any lower, I'm going to have to tell you to pick it up a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Sound good? All right.
Hey, Caitlin. How old are you?
I'm 16 years old.
And are you and Sarah friends?
Yes, ma'am.
And is Carrie your mom?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I heard your mom say that you guys went to school together. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
At East Coweta?
Yes, ma'am.
And have you gone to school together since then, or that was the last time you went to school?
I'm gonna say ninth grade. She started at East Kelly High School, and then she moved.
Is that, and do you know if that's when she moved with your mom?
I'm gonna say yes.
Now, so that was ninth grade. But have you guys continued to be friends since then?
Yes, ma'am.
And when you say friends, talk to me about what that looks like. Are you guys talking on
Via Snapchat sometimes. We would call, I'd check in on her. I was never allowed over at her house.
but she was allowed at your house?
Yes, ma'am, I'd go and get her.
I'm sorry.
I would go and get her.
You would go and get it. So you have a car.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have a driver.
Yes, ma'am.
And we shouldn't be scared.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm a great driver.
Okay. Now, so you guys have kept in touch over the years, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and when you guys keep in touch, what sort of things do you do?
Well, usually I'd go and get her, and then we'd go to the gas station and get something to eat. It's an hour 30 drive back home, so we'd blast music like teenagers would do, go on home, and we'd go home, and I have a 2-year-old son, and we would play with him for hours until he fell asleep. And then we'd watch movies. So we'd play.
Now, at any time have you, well, let me ask this. Have you talked to Sarah since she's been incarcerated? And what are those conversations?
Telling me she loves me. She's so thankful for me. She's so excited to get to go on vacation every day, have fun, be a teenager, and then we pray.
Now, are you attending church?
I used to.
But you're not at Carroll church?
No, ma'am.
Because that's
It's far. That is far.
no problem. Now, were you in contact with Sarah after the incident happened?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have any concerns about Sarah leaving or running or trying to get away with it?
No.
Did she ask you to pick her up and take her back to Alabama and
Lined up.
fight her or anything like that?
That's all I have right now. Thank you.
State any questions?
When was the last time that your defendant was in Alabama?
I really don't remember the date. It was the day I took her. She said she may get her phone back, and I took her that day. And then I took her to Woodalley for a sleepover, and then we got the phone call that she needed to come back home.
If I were to say that she was arrested July 9th, would you say sometime in the day just before?
July 8th. Yes, sir. You're welcome.
All right, any reason to hold this witness? Thank you.
Tasha Meza.
Tasha Meza? Ms. Williams, how many more witnesses?
Oh, I'm sorry, one more.
Okay. You're gonna come up here and you'll walk around that area here and then come up and I'll give you some direction. Make sure. Alright, you'll come on and remain standing and raise your right hand. You swear or affirm the statements you give before the court today to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. You may be seated. If you would speak loudly and fully into that microphone, and let's start off by just stating your name and spelling it for the court.
Tasha Meza, Tasha, and that's a Meza.
Thank you.
How do you know Sarah?
I met Sarah after me and Kristen became friends. I was at the doctor's office and just invited her to church. And then we became really good friends.
We're not rushing it,
Church,
right?
are you talking about the Catholic church?
Yep.
Where Pastor B is?
My name is
Pastor?
Yes.
Now, when you invited them to church, did they ever come?
Yeah. 2 weeks later, they come
And did they continue to come after that?
every Sunday.
To your knowledge, were they involved in activities throughout the week or just Sunday service?
At first, it started as Sunday service, and then as they grew in the church, they just got more involved.
Now, were you able to observe and spend time with, have a relationship with Sarah?
Yes, her and my daughter were friends, so I see them quite often.
And so, since you go to the regular service, you stay local.
Yeah, I only stay about 2 minutes from the church.
2 minutes from here, so 6 minutes from here, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. At any point,
My eyes.
you would have
Wow. My
It
nose.
was back in August.
Yeah.
and when you met her,
Da.
how often would you say that you had occasion to spend with her and Sarah?
For the beginning of the part, we just stayed on the phone mainly, and then as we grew closer, we went to birthday parties and cookouts and that sort of thing. So, I mean, it was a few times.
Oh my God, boy, this.
Would you agree that most of the time you spend with her?
Yes. I agree.
Mas tá bom.
Not gonna stop now. Thank you.
State any questions?
Ah, una pues voy anotando un momento.
Attorneys, can you approach just a minute? You're good. Come on up. Just had to ask a question. If you would raise your right hand to me. You swear affirm the statements given before the court that is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. You may be seated. And if you would, same as the others, once you're seated, just state your name and spell it for the court, please.
My name is Shavina Rogers, spelled Shavena. Last name Rogers, Rogers. I'm employed by the state of Georgia at the Georgia Public Defender Council. I'm a criminal defense investigator. Yes, I am.
And have you been working on this case at my direction?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, do you recall me asking you to run a DCI sniff on Sarah Grace? And would you briefly explain what a DCIC is?
GCIC is a Georgia Criminal Investigation Center, and it's ran by the GBI, the Georgia Borough Investigation Crime System. And what I do is for each client, I run their CCH, client or witnesses of each case. I run their CCH, and that's their computerized criminal history.
And did you do that for this case?
I did.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm showing you Elizabeth Martin's defensive bond exhibit 1. Do you recognize it?
I do.
Okay, what is it?
It's Sarah Grace Patrick's criminal history record. Yes, ma'am. Yes. No, ma'am.
Any objection from the state? It'll be admitted.
Now, when you ran that GCIC or criminal history on Sarah Grace Patrick, was there any return?
Just one.
And what was that?
What we are here for today. The same case.
And would that indicate to you that she had not been arrested in the state of Georgia for anything else?
No prior criminal history.
Now, in the course of also investigating this case, have you talked to witnesses? I'm sorry, not witnesses. People who wanted to
I have.
and were you sent emails letters about their support?
Several of them, yes, ma'am.
Ms. Williams, while he looks at that, on the GCIC, since it's been admitted, have you redacted any personal information that's in there? I haven't seen it. It's personal identifying information that needs to be redacted.
I have not. I can provide a copy of that.
Okay, either that or we can get my clerk to black it out. State, I'm assuming you have to make redactions. I think that would be appropriate. Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Rogers, I'm showing you what's been marked, and sorry again for the jump around on numbers. As defense bond exhibits 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. Do you recognize them?
You want to hold me and get down.
And what
What?
are they?
These are
It's
character
another way.
witnesses letters that were sent for Sarah Patrick.
Did you receive those in your email?
I did.
Your state issued email address?
Yes, ma'am.
And have they been changed and altered in any way since you received them in that form?
No, ma'am.
As a matter of fact, did you run those copies for me?
I did.
For today?
Yes.
Seek to admit defense bond exhibits 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9.
Any objection from the state? All right, they'll be admitted.
Now, with those letters, I don't know if the court prefers if Ms. Rogers were to read them or if the court will read them at their meeting.
I'll read them.
Okay. You hand those to the witness. Now, during the course of me asking you to do some investigation in this case, were you able to determine if Sarah Grace was working before she was arrested?
She was working at Subway.
Was that Subway in Carrollton, Georgia?
Yes.
And were you able to speak to her supervisor?
Yes, I'm
It's put
not.
on hold. They seem very busy. I had to call
Don't
multiple
want
times
I will flog you.
for someone to even answer the phone.
I will beat you now.
At any point did you get
Oh, yeah, come here.
Yes.
Come here, stop it.
And was
Okay.
there one of those letters that was just entered into evidence?
Yes,
Give
ma'am.
me.
And was that letter in support of Sarah?
Yes.
Now, the GCIC
Give me.
go back into that. Did it indicate that Sarah Grace had a driver's license?
No. No problem.
State, any questions?
Just a couple of them. As part of your investigation, did you look into any other areas where the defendant lived over the past 5 years?
I didn't. I spoke with family members, but that's about it.
You don't know what other areas she was living in over the past 5 years?
I believe she was living in Fairburn at one point, Sonoya, Georgia at one point. Yes.
Other than Carroll,
Yes.
did you look into
Look.
insurance solutions?
I did not. counts of murder and 2 counts of aggravated assault.
Thank you. Fence.
That's all for witnesses.
Okay. State, you're going to be up next, but if you're going to give me just a few minutes, let me read through these others.
Give me. Ah. Give me. Ah. Give me. Yeah. I don't me. I don't want to do it. I want to go down. You cannot go down. You cannot. Wow. Good. You will follow. Good. Give it. Don't do that here now. Why else I will beat you up? What do you?
Thank you. State.
Judge, state that, any individuals that would like to call for suit to the victim's bill of rights, first is going to be Kim Gold. Judge, all three of them come up with prepared statements.
All right.
We will not be pending this.
Okay. You raise your right hand. You swear to affirm the statement the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. You see to speak clearly and loudly in that microphone. You can start off by just stating your name and spelling it more quickly.
Okay. Hi, my name is Kim Bowling, K-I-M.
Let me tell you, the same as that young brother. Take your time. I'm not in a rush this morning. Take a deep breath. Take your time.
Well, what do you do when you have a war? The war that operates.
B-O-W-L-I-N-G. Yes.
Can you go ahead and tell us how you're related to this case?
Jamie is my brother, my only brother I have left, my only sibling I have had.
As I said, you take your time. And you think the judge needs to know.
I have something to read. Your Honor, my name is Kim Bowling, and I'm Jamie's sister. I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak today. Since this tragic day, my brother Jamie and his wife Kristen were taken from us. I have become their voice as they no longer have one. I would like to share how this brutal tragedy has affected me. I not only lost my brother, but also my sister-in-law in the most horrific way imaginable. Every night I lie awake, unable to sleep, haunted by the thought of what my brother Jamie and Kristen might have experienced in those final moments. With the possibility that they were awake when the defendant entered their room with a gun, and I imagine their terror in their final breaths. The defendant is charged with the brutal murders of my brother, Jamie, and my sister-in-law while they were lying in their bed. Shot multiple times, including both shot in the head.
No, I will beat you. I will beat you.
Pierce, can you talk about that? Thank you.
My 5-year-old niece was then woke up to find their parents
parents lifeless. The trauma this innocent child will carry for the rest of her life is unfathomable. And what makes this even more heartbreaking is that her sister loved the defendant. She looked up to her, and for reasons I will never understand, the defendant caused such imaginable pain. And I'm so thankful that Jaylee's life was spared. With all of this in mind, I am deeply concerned about Jaylee's safety should the defendant be released